Legacy of trust, serving Micronesia since 1938. Matson Navigation, serving Guam and Micronesia for 20 years. Cars Plus, Dodge Challenger, the undisputed champion. IP&E, fueling excellence. McDonald's of Guam, I'm loving it. Pacific Solar and King's Restaurant, located in Tamuning and Dededo. Always open, always local.
We've got the very latest with the race to the White House.
And the winners and losers of Decision 2016 here at home.
And also a group of friends torn apart after a violent night in Tumon. Good evening, everybody, and Hapaday, a historic time in our country and island's history, as just minutes before news time, Donald J. Trump spoke before his campaign supporters in the Big Apple, thanking them for their support after an epic battle to the finish and in many states too close to call. Trump was declared the winner and, assumedly, the president of the United States as the billionaire businessman, reality television star. Donald Trump can now add to his list of titles Commander-in-Chief of the United States of America after his victory over former First Lady Hillary Clinton.
Speaking before Trump was Vice President-elect Mike Pence, who said this is an historic night. The American people have spoken and have elected their new champion. He said Trump's leadership will make America great again. Meanwhile, the president-elect just spoke again minutes ago. He announced that he just received a call from Clinton, who offered her congratulations. He said he congratulated her and her family on a very hard-fought campaign. He said she fought very hard and that Hillary has worked very long and hard over a long period of time, and that we owe her a major debt of gratitude for her service to our country. The president-elect said, however, it's now time to come together. He added, to all Democrats and Republicans and independents, it's time to come together as one united people. He pledged to every citizen of our land that he will be a president to everyone. Again, just minutes ago, it was announced that Donald Trump is the 45th president of the United States. We should add this marks the very first time Guam's straw poll was inaccurate in predicting the president of the United States in 32 years. As for the congressional race, Madeline Bordallo will return to Washington after handily defeating former Governor Felix Camacho. She said she will continue to work on issues important to the people of Guam, including war claims, veterans affairs, and the military buildup.
And then I'll be returning home. I want to thank the people of Guam. It's very humbling, and I've been in it a long time, but they still have faith in me, and I'm going to prove that I will continue to work as hard as I can.
In a statement issued after the tabulations were completed, former Governor Camacho thanked his family and supporters and congratulated the Congresswoman. Quote, I encourage her to focus on the critical issues, the perennial issues that continue unresolved, and I certainly will be more actively engaged in what happens in Washington as we move into the active build-up state of the Marine relocation. He said, my dear Madeline, I wish you well this coming term. Congratulations.
Now, while local voters did not opt for change in Congress, they certainly want to change in the Guam legislature.
The winds of change, it seems, have swept through the Guam legislature. Pending official certification by the Guam Election Commission, the unofficial results show that almost half of the 7 seats in the 34th Guam legislature will be filled with freshmen. Beginning with the Democrat side, Joe San Augustine, Regine Lee, Therese Terlahi, and Talina Nelson all secured seats.
I'm so shocked, but very humbled, very humbled. I'm so grateful to the people of Guam for hearing me and giving me a chance and really putting their faith and trust in me. It's really humbling.
The Democratic Party is the People's Party, and that's our first priority, is to really work for the people of Guam and to help them in their needs and in whatever situations that they're struggling through.
This victory doesn't belong to me. It belongs to a lot of good people who stuck with me since 2014. And our message is clear that we're all in. We're all in to do good things.
I'm honored. Now the work begins. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. And I just thank you for believing me. Thank you for giving me a chance to prove myself.
I'm really excited, and I'm actually still in shock. Like I said, earlier, I'm still in shock. So we'll see what happens. But I'm just thankful for everybody who came out to help me and supported me.
And with 7 new senators, that means 7 incumbents will not be returning. They are Tina Munya Barnes, who is edged out of the top 15 by just 42 votes. Larissa Underwood, Tony Atta, Frank Bloss Jr., Judy Wanpat, Roy Respicio, and Brant McCready. Currently, we're looking at a 9-6 split for the 34th legislature.
Senators Brant McCready and Judy Wanpat, in the meantime, were part of the 8 incumbents that were singled out in signs related to pay raises for elected officials. The signs titled Mistake were posted by the Guamanians for Fair Government group. Chairperson Andre Bainham says the outcome of the election is a victory for the people. He adds the results show the power of the electorate and that the pay raise issue was clearly on the mind of the voters when they went into the voting booth. He adds the group will be closely monitoring the newly elected senators to see what they will do to repeal the raises.
As for the all-important mayoral election, several new people will join the Mayor's Council of Guam. There are 6 new mayors in total and 3 new vice mayors. Among the new winners, Jesse Allig, who ran as a Republican in the mayoral race for PD.
For me, at least, there's just so much more to do in the village. As I was campaigning, I saw a lot of children, a lot of young people around, and I think I want to start there. And I think that with those young voters and the young people, and with the whole new slate of mayors and senators, I think there'll be a lot of good positive change for the island.
Now, among the new mayors electing, they include Democrat Frankie Salas for Asan Maina, Republican Kevin Suswico from Agate, Jesse Blas, a Democrat from Jonya, Democrat Rudy Paco from Momong Totomaiti, and Republican Alan Ungaka from Mangilao. As for the newly elected vice mayors, Republican Christopher Farron represents Agate, Tomas Duenas is a Republican from Mangilao, and from the GOP once again, Frank Beneventi up here in Digital.
While the general election is over, the work is far from over for the Guam Election Commission. As Ken Kinsaniza reports, several ballots still need to be counted along with a possible recount.
It's not over just yet.
We still have some ballots that we should be expecting up until November 23rd.
Guam Election Commission Executive Director Maria Pangilinan says the results cannot be certified right now because they have to wait 10 working days for off-island absentee ballots, along with addressing some provisional ballots as well. The GEC sent out 380 off-island ballots and received 162 ballots so far. More than 70 provisional ballots still need to be addressed, along with some who voted through homebound services on Election Day. The GEC, meanwhile, still has to address a possible recount for some of the close races.
The law requires that if there's a difference of 2% or less, the GEC has to do a recount in any of the races. So legal counsel will we'll consult with legal counsel to see which ones, and we will start doing the recount on Thursday, November 10th.
The preliminary results show a recount will likely take place for the legislative race, where the number 15 and 16 spots had a 42 vote difference. Democrats Joe San Agustin was number 15, and incumbent Senator Tina Mooney Barnes was number 16. Pangilinan says the number 17 spot may have to be looked at as well.
We can do it through the machines, and that's one of the things I checked with our consultant is what do we need, or how much time do we need to get the machines ready.
Thursday's possible recount will also start the counting of the write-in votes. While several write-ins were cast in all races, it was the most prevalent in the Derecho mayoral race. 1,803 write-ins were cast, just a few shy of the Republican candidate. We should note Democrat Chuck Sanchez had a write-in campaign for the village. And as we wait for the final results, the GEC says this was a very smooth election, one that produced some of the most quick results in years.
It's getting earlier and earlier each time. And you know, there are several factors that we have to look at. I have to say I'm really proud of our precinct officials. They did a great job.
Along with having 3 new tabulation machines working, the GEC also only had 1 ballot sheet to tabulate compared to the primary election. The preliminary count shows 35,708 ballots were cast, or more than 69% voter turnout. This was more than the August primary election and the 2012 general election. Pangilinan says over 10,000 of those votes cast were from young voters, ages 31 years and under. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.
Please stay tuned. We are back after this.
There are more ways to experience KUAM News than any other source on Guam. Download the KUAM News app for your Apple or Android device for 24/7 news, sports, videos, weather, streaming with KUAM radio, and important news alerts. And stay connected at home with Guam's first app for Apple TV. All available now from the App Store.
Have you gotten paid yet? That's the premium automatic insurance deduction plan from Calvo's Insurance. Paid simplifies your home and auto insurance. No down payment. No more long lines. And you can stretch your payments up to 12 months. Paid is convenient. It deducts from your payroll, your checking account, or your credit card. With Paid, you get up to 65% off your car insurance and enjoy lifestyle club discounts. Life can be easier when you get paid.
Call Calvo's Insurance today and save on your home and auto insurance.
IT&E is giving away a trip to Manila, plus other fabulous prizes during our Stay In and Win prepaid promotion. All you have to do is stay in IT&E's 4G LTE network. Keep topping up load, and you're eligible to win. 10 winners will receive a $10 load every Friday during the promotion. Stay in for 3 months, and you can win a 3-month Hulu gift card. Stay in for 6 months, and you're entered to win the grand prize, a trip for 2 to Manila. Terms and conditions apply. See stores for details or visit ite.net. IT&E Motion Prepaid. Life in motion.
At Project Carinu, we work with young children from birth through 5 years of age to improve their social and emotional well-being. We're part of Guam's system of care. In partnering with other programs, your child is our focus.
Project Carinu helped us address our son's social issues. With the different services provided by Project Carinu, our son can express himself more clearly.
Are Mom and Dad here yet?
Not yet. We didn't get our lane.
We gotta stop for cash. I forgot my wallet.
Just use your phone.
Right. Forgot your Bank of Hawaii debit card? No problem. Because now you can get cash with your phone with cardless cash from Bank of Hawaii. Introducing Cardless Cash. Download the Bank of Hawaii app today. Welcome to tomorrow.
Connect with KUAM News. Find us on your favorite social media platform. Follow us and stay in the know with Guam's news leader.
All right, welcome back to Primetime, everybody. We have a developing story that is somewhat disturbing, getting better than 120 views a minute online as a male student was transported to the hospital after a fight broke out in Manila at George Washington High School this afternoon. DOE Deputy Superintendent Erica Cruz tells KUAM News that the fight occurred after classes had ended with a viewer-submitted video seen here depicting a pair of students fighting, with one student eventually being knocked to the ground, rendered unconscious. Cruz confirmed GPD was called to respond, and the injured student was provided first aid at the school before being transported for injuries.
Well, what should have been a night out on the town among friends turned deadly. Now 3 men face charges of manslaughter, aggravated assault, and kidnapping. Today they appeared in court to answer to those charges. Our Crystal Paco reports.
A group of friends are torn apart not only by the death of one of their own, but by court orders not to speak to one another. J.C. White, Richard Regadio, and Alfredo Castro each entered the Northern Satellite Court separately, despite just weeks ago being the best of friends out on the town with Brian Cruz. According to 2-month surveillance footage, Cruz appeared to be upset. That's when White punched Cruz, knocking him unconscious instantly. The 3 men are then seen picking up Cruz and dropping him on the sidewalk. Court documents state White, Regadio, and Castro proceeded to Linda's Cafe to eat and placed Cruz in the back of the sedan. A riot involving several other men erupted and Cruz was discovered in the back of the car. Days later, he died of serious head injuries, including a skull fracture, subdural hematoma, and hemorrhaging. According to Chief Medical Examiner Dr. Aurelio Espinola, Cruz's death was a homicide and his conclusion partly based on what he saw on 2-month surveillance footage. On Wednesday, White, Regadio, and Castro each pleaded not guilty to charges of manslaughter, aggravated assault, kidnapping, and hindering apprehension. Each of the men previously posted bail and was released from custody. Meanwhile, the men charged in the riot that erupted the same morning Cruz was discovered in the back of the car also had their day in court. Enrique Dueñas, Joven Santos, Liberty Conception, and Christian Medina pleaded not guilty to aggravated assault charges. Charges were dropped against Ryan Bigler. Although 2 separate cases, each of the defendants is scheduled to appear back in court on November 17. Again, the victim in this case is beloved local bodyboarder Brian "The Ripper" Cruz. He was 35 years old. Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.
Also around the island today, if you happen to drive by Inigua around 8 a.m. today, you may have saw a car crash into a tree. And although it was believed that the female driver died as a result of injuries sustained in the crash, GPD does say the woman died as a result of natural causes.
While Supreme Court justices affirmed the attempted murder convictions against Tommy Afaisen, they are sending his case downstairs to have his theft of a motor vehicle conviction dismissed and vacated. KUAM files show Afaisen was involved in the Days Inn robbery and shooting with Irvin White. The duo stole a Days Inn employee's car and led police on a high-speed chase through Tamuning, where Afaisen shot at police. KUAM files show Afaisen was sentenced to 25 years behind bars.
Well, less than a day in deliberations, the verdict has been rendered. Francis Canate was found guilty of 2 counts of theft as a second-degree felony, a single count of theft of property held in trust as a third-degree felony, and 2 counts of theft of property as a misdemeanor. Canate, as you may know, was entrusted with thousands of dollars to purchase airline tickets, but treated the money as if it were her own. While this trial has now wrapped up, she was recently indicted in another case involving issuance of dishonored checks. The alleged victim in that case is a 69-year-old woman.
Authorities sent 2 individuals back to Hong Kong as a result of items discovered in their baggage or released from Guam Customs and Quarantine States. An officer discovered a credit card reader and skimming device, as well as credit cards. No items were seized by local authorities, and no other information was provided.
Well, in more uplifting news tonight, it's the Journal of an Unsung Hero in our island's history, and tonight, a book launch event will be held for A Year in the Island of Guam, 1899 to 1900. That story chronicles the experiences of Guam's first Lieutenant Governor, Edwin Safford, during his assignment to Guam after the Spanish-American War. Safford eventually grows to love the island and chronicles his interactions with over 100 local families. The book's also accompanied by 16 original artworks by beloved local artist Judy Flores.
And so she read the book, and then she interpreted those stories into images. This one here is one of my favorites. It's a story of a blind couple that lived in Jonia, and he met them when he was doing a tour of that area.
It also includes over 90 historical illustrations, photographs, and images. It's available for purchase at the Guam Museum, the brand new Guam Museum, Bestseller Bookstore, Faith Bookstore, and GuamologyInc.com.
It's just in time for Veterans Day on Friday. WestCare Vice President Sarah Thomas Nedadog announced her nonprofit organization will hold a fundraising ball on Thursday at the Nico Hotel to be headlined a longtime Guam favorite.
So we're so excited to have Henry Capono come to Guam again, return here to our home, and help us raise awareness and resources, additional resources to go to supporting homeless vets.
The Hawaii-based Capono of CNK fame has been delighting Guam audiences with his brand of island music for the last 40 years. His favorite song? One he wrote about his father, who once told him he smoked cigarettes for company.
I started thinking about my dad and thinking about what he said. And then I figured that, it just hit me right there. So the song really starts from cigarettes for company, and from that one line, the whole song evolved.
Capono said he came up with the lyrics on a sailing trip with friends.
With a cigarette for company and a shot for good times and the sunset to follow into the night, and he'd rather be sailing away.
The Guam's News Network, I'm Nestor Lecanto.
Stay tuned, more coming up.
For 17 years, Cars Plus has been helping Guam ride in style. So during our anniversary sales event, we want to say thank you. Right now, buy any new Hyundai and receive up to $3,000 in bonus cash. Use your bonus cash for fuel, insurance, or even holiday gifts. You decide. Like a new Hyundai Accent, up to 38 mpg highway, starting at $13,995. Get up to $3,000 in bonus cash during Cars Plus anniversary sales event going on now in Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you.
Ruby Tuesday now gives you more for lunch. Endless trips to the Fresh Garden Bar, plus add-ons, mini combinations, and even new meal options. It's the new lunchtime menu, available Monday to Friday until 2 p.m., only at Ruby Tuesday.
Hi, I'm interested in one of your new Samsung devices.
I have the one just for you.
We're increasing the amount of 4G LTE data on our new rate plans, giving people more of what they want to do more of the things they want.
So what do you think?
Nice.
Chuck E. Cheese's Guam is not all fun and games. Our pizza is delicious with the freshest toppings, oven-baked to order. Try the fresh salad bar, sandwiches, and don't forget our mouth-watering wings. Come and eat at Chuck E. Cheese's Guam.
A beautiful, healthy smile is an expression of confidence. The more confident you are about your smile, the more likely you are to fully express your feelings without having to worry about the way your teeth look.
Before cosmetic dentistry, I didn't smile as much. I didn't have the confidence, and it shows. And since I've had cosmetic dentistry done, I feel 10 times more confident. I make my initial introduction with a nice big smile and a handshake, and I just feel like it really is a relationship builder, a nice warm smile, and it makes the clients and customers feel more comfortable with you, feeling confident, and they feel that you're not just there for business, that you're also there kind of as a friend as well. So I mean, it's amazing how powerful a smile can be. A good smile.
Since your smile makes a significant impression on those around you, it is important that it makes the impression you want it to make.
This is what precision looks like, helping you see what's hard to see, thanks to Terrain Denali's Sight Blind Zone Alert that uses radar to watch your blind spots. So it's true, Mom does have eyes in the back of her head. The new, meticulously crafted 2016 Terrain Denali. From GMC, this is the precision of professional grade.
Visit AutoSpot GMC today for great offers. We are your GMC dealer of Guam.
KUAM Sports is presented by Triple J.
All right, Holiday Guam, Chris Barnett with Sports, proudly brought to you by Triple J. Just right off the bat, just want to humbly thank you, my dear people of Guam, for watching. All right, hey, let's kick it off with a little AA girls basketball action. Go!
AA girls high school basketball from Tijan High. The Titans playing host to the St. John's Lady Knights. Alicia Rye Jorda with the rebound and put it back right there for Tijan High. Eileen Seng with a quick pull-up J. Taladza all net for two. Now Aaron Palcana with some good D here. Deflects the pass attempt by St. John's and takes it back the other way. Outrunning the defender for the layup. Go Glass. Jenna Hahn dribbling right all about that baseline. Gets the shot to go for a Knights bucket. Loose ball gets picked up by the Titans. Alana Feggerger pulls up, and Drano for 3. St. John's with some good teamwork here to force the turnover. Caitlin New steals the pass and passes down court to Monica Geiger, who gets the left-handed lay-in to go. Go, girl. Tijan High picks up the win at home, 39-37. Close one. Alicia Rai-Jorda with the steal. Saki taking it all the way to the rim for the finish in her team's victory. Shirley's hoops from Tamuning. Take for the reverse. Austin Grisosimo with a pass to Tony Motna to Ed Kanimoto inside the paint for the J. Lino Matthias misses on his first three-point attempt, but like we say, if at first you don't succeed, second try drops for Tress. Roy Matanonia dishing the ball to teammate Tony Tatauta, who drives towards the basket, dumps it off to Kanimoto, who misses. Tatauta gets the tip in off the miss. Right place at the right time for Tony Matthias. Tip ball falls right into his hands. Matthias with the one-handed shot for 2. Mike Bork gives it up to Austin Grisosimo, picks up 2 of his game-high 24 on the tough shot, all about that baseline. Reef pushing the ball on the turnover. Lino Matthias with the layup, 22 for Matthias. A Triple J 5-star get the win, 56-52. Mike Bork, 10 points on the night, assisted here by Tony Tatauta. How do you kick up a color run? You add bubbles. That's how. The annual Triple J Bubble Color Run Saturday. The Fun, Foam, and Bubble Color Run has a 5:15 show time and 6 a.m. go time, with proceeds benefiting Guam Cancer Care, Boy Scouts, Chamorro District, Lupus Awareness Group of Guam, and Pacific Mission Aviation. You could register at any Triple J Auto Group location, $10 for solo, $35 for a group of 4, or $15 on race day, with free shirts for the first 2,000 registrants. Race starts at Triple J main location in Upper Tumon, right next to Kmart. CrossFit teams from Guam repping the GU well in the Philippines during the Manila Throwdown recently. In the RX category, CrossFit Lati took 6th place, Unified CrossFit taking 14th place. And remember, this isn't a huge field of competitors. RX Masters Chamorai won, taking 2nd place in the scale division. Chamorai, 99 problems, but a snatch ain't one, takes 4th place. CrossFit Laddie, 14th place. Chamorro HQ, 20th place. And in the fittest team competition, Chamorro CrossFit Gainsters. That's Gainsters, like Gains, takes 7th place. So congrats. Hey, you know me, I'm all about that Chris Fit. Hey, on behalf of our sports director, Dave Delgado, remember anything sports, show at KUAM.com. That's SHO, like show, for show. Till then, you do me a favor, you keep on shining, Guam. My name's Chris, proudly brought to you by Triple J. Adios!
The 5th annual Fall Fiesta is on at Nissan. Slide behind the wheel of a new workhorse Frontier Crew Cab, including Bluetooth, split rear bench with under-seat storage, and 6,300-pound towing capacity, all for only $137 per pay period. The best truck value on Guam. The 4-door Crew Cab starting at just $137 per pay period. At Nissan, we offer award-winning cars, exceptional service, and best customer experience guaranteed. Get all the details at Nissan Upper Tumon.
The UOG Guam Small Business Development Center and the Guam Women's Chamber of Commerce present the 2016 Bank of Guam Women in Business Conference, Aspire, Build, Connect, Export with E-Commerce, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Thursday, November 10th at the Westin Resort Guam, featuring Trisha Altana with Altana Solutions and mini workshops by other successful local women e-commerce entrepreneurs. $35 per person includes lunch and refreshments. Visit us at pacificspedc.com or call 735-2590 for details.
Tourism, it's our #1 industry. As Guam's largest employer, tourism supports 20,000 jobs. In fact, 1 out of every 3 jobs is tourism related. Annually, tourism generates over $150 million in tax revenue. Without it, every household would pay an additional $3,100 per year. From real estate to retail, tourism has a positive impact on every industry. Make Guam a better place to live, work, and visit. Support tourism.
For 17 years, Cars Plus has been helping Guam ride in style. So during our anniversary sales event, we want to say thank you. Right now, buy any new Hyundai and receive up to $3,000 in bonus cash. Use your bonus cash for fuel, insurance, or even holiday gifts. You decide. Like a new Hyundai Accent, up to 38 mpg highway, starting at $13,995. Get up to $3,000 in bonus cash during Cars Plus anniversary sales event going on now in Mighty. Cars Plus, driven by you. For the first time in 27 years, a non-luxury brand has won the prestigious J.D. Power Award for initial quality. And that brand is Kia. That's right, Kia, the automaker that brought you the funky award-winning Soul and the rugged Sportage SUV ranked highest among 33 of the world's best manufacturers. And your new Kia not only comes with award-winning quality, but it's backed up by a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Quality comes standard with every Kia from Triple J. Check out our proud Kia lineup online at triplejguam.com. Get pre-approved instantly. triplejguam.com. Trade-ins welcome. Triple J Auto Group. Customers first.
Well, welcome back. In this week's Think Green, Isabaza tells you how one man's trash can turn into another man's treasure, all while making a positive impact on our environment and also creating a valuable resource for our island children. There's more.
Think Green is presented by Pacific Solar and Photovoltaics, keeping Guam green one roof at a time. Call 632-4002 for more information.
Peggy Denny is an environmental activist who has made it her goal to reduce, reuse, and recycle.
You all play, in your own way, a very key role in protecting our environment and making it better and better.
One way she hopes to further recycling on island is by finding ways to reuse hundreds of scrap tires discarded by Guam residents every year.
They're really challenging, and as far as reuse, but they can be repurposed for many things. That's just one item. We have so many wonderful opportunities, to put these resources to good use.
In particular, Denny hopes to put these tires to work in island schools.
We're going to start really aggressively promoting tire playgrounds in schools because we're generating at least 1,500 scrap tires a week.
One school that has already implemented this strategy is Island Academy Charter School, one of the only charter schools in Guam. According to Assistant Principal Rachel Alquero, the tire playground at the school was led by the iParent organization.
We have seesaws, we have a caterpillar that's made out of tires, as well as our tire towers. On the other far end, we have two cars that were built with pallets and tires. They were very creative. Our parents were very creative. So students have the resources available to use their imagination and have fun.
With this week's Think Green, I'm Isa Baza.
Think Green is presented by Pacific Solar and Photovoltaics, keeping Guam green one roof at a time. Call 632-4002 for more information.
All right, real quickly, here's your island weather forecast. Isolated showers await you tonight. Partly cloudy conditions with a low of around 79 degrees. Calm wind becomes north by northeast around 5 miles per hour after midnight. On Thursday, isolated showers once again with afternoon skies that will be mostly sunny with a high near 90. So it is going to be kind of warm with a low of 79. For the very latest island weather forecast, check out the KUAM News mobile app for iOS, Android, and Apple TV, or simply look outside.
And before we wrap up our newscast, here is your latest birthday shout-outs from the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club. Happy birthday to Yasmin Tenorio from the Babelta and Tenorio Familia.
Happy birthday tonight to Cheyenne Mariano. This comes from your entire family.
Happy birthday to Colin Leon Guerrero. Love your friends and family.
It's a very happy birthday for this gentleman, Tommy Adudu. Happy birthday, Nino Tom. Say Halen Ray, Miles, and Isaiah.
Celebrating her 8th birthday is Emma Marie Conway. Love Daddy, Mommy Casey, and Dolores.
And last, we got a double birthday shot. This is Tiffany Lee Cruz and John G. Sablan, who both celebrate their birthday today. This is coming from a million Sablan.
If you'd like to be a part of the Cold Stone Creamery Birthday Club, make sure to check out KUAM.com.
All right, stay tuned. More coming up next.
Closed captioning is brought to you by IT&E Life in Motion.